because he want to show us like, hey, he like this girl, right? So he scroll below to go and find a prettier photo of the girl, ma. He like show me the photo, right? I just like instinctively just double tap the screen, because I wanted to zoom in. Ended up liking the photo. It's like, oh my god! Big 1 to 4. It's good to be in Singapore. This is the SG Draft Podcast. I'm your host, Midet Leong, and welcome to another episode of the SG Draft Podcast presented by the Chit Podcast Network. Now, for those of you that are tuning in via YouTube or any sort of podcasting platform, hi again. Thank you so much for giving us a try, for giving us a listen. We're just a bunch of Singaporeans that are feeling a bit...
Sorry, I need to go, sorry. I don't want to do this anymore.
I'm joined by 3 nervous Rex. I'm joined by the drafting crew. How is everyone doing?
Anxious. First thing of this episode, no.
Brendan, when are you going to take down the Christmas tree?
I was just thinking about that as well. When I saw you on the video, I was just like, hey, strange enough, it's going to be Chinese New Year soon, huh?
I think you should just go out with some Chinese ornament.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
You can put a dragon around the...
Yeah, Yeah. Actually, I can untie all these ribbons, right? Then I just like
put a dragon head in the front.
Yeah, put a dragon head in front. Yeah.
Gordon, also good to have you back. It's been a while since we last did draft. Last draft you on was the small wins draft, correct?
Yes. That was funny.
That should be the one.
Yeah. One of my favorite drafts that we've done so far. For some context, we are doing this draft because previously we were doing the small wins draft. And then we ended up talking about how we get small wins because we overcome anxious situations. Now, if you want to recap right in that draft, Jin Yong specifically picked a small win is when a car park gantry is lifted up and you get free parking. Do you remember this? Like he picked this, like the small win.
Yeah.
And Gordon, do you remember that you mentioned a story about cycling the car park gantry person to open the...
Hey, to be fair, it wasn't cycle. I think it's all the person's kindness. I'll take that as a win, man. Yeah. Credit to the guy.
Yeah.
Solid dude.
Now, interestingly enough, right, your sister told me, Marlene, that she was in the car with you during this happened.
Yeah, she was.
He left that information out.
Oh my goodness. Now if she hears this, I don't know what her rendition of the story would be. In my mind, I want to say that, the guy came over and he saw us like flustered, stressed, like, oh no, don't worry, we'll top it up. Where's the nearest place to do it? And then out of his mercy, just say, never mind lah.
Yeah.
But don't worry, it's a shared anxiety. I tell you that.
Yeah. It filled the car. But before we go into this week's draft, we got to talk a bit about last week's draft, which was the back to school draft. I won that draft. Actually, the voting was quite interesting. Do you all see the results? I got a lot of first place votes, but I also got a lot of last place votes. Like it was a very weird sort of thing. Brendan, you ended up second, correct? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got majority of the second place votes.
Yeah. Forever number 2.
Forever number 2. Second draft in a row, right? Correct?
Yeah, second draft in a row, number 2.
Do you know what, right? A lot of people say you should pick the caning one. Yeah, a lot of people
actually, I felt like I should have chosen the caning one. But I'm just because I was thinking of nostalgia, right? Like how many people actually got caned in school? But I
think it's missing a caning.
True. During school, like everybody got caned. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I can't remember which team you voted for.
Brandon's team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because the no money in the wallet seems very...
seems like a very...
still very fresh in my mind. Money not enough tree.
Overall, it was quite a fun draft. A lot of funny clips that came out of the episode. So remember, go and go back to the previous episode and go and have a watch lah. We're now going to dive into this week's draft, which is of course the anxious situations draft. To be honest, I feel that there's no first, there's no last. You know what I mean? There's it's really just whatever best team you can come up with. Do you all agree?
I was going to say number 1, clear cut number 1, not yet.
Okay. Yeah. But besides that, do you guys have any questions or queries about this week's draft before we start? Yeah.
I believe it's situations, right? Not really like something that scares you or like a moment that scares you, is it?
Yeah, no, I think scares you is more like a fear thing. You have to be more worried or like very
nervous and anxious.
Yeah. But I think there's also there's a line, right, that is like embarrassed. But it's not really embarrassed. It's more like you're anxious about the situation. The emotion that you have is different. Yeah, because technically we can do another draft that's on embarrassed or awkward. I think also just a disclaimer, right? I don't want to pick like what my grandfather going to die. Like this type of picks. Like more trivial picks lah, more fun and trivial. I put our names all in spin the wheel. I am red color. Brandon is pink, Gordon is black, and then Jordan is green. I got a bigger portion because I won last week's draft. Okay, boys, it's time to spin the wheel.
Big money, big money.
Yeah.
Brandon!
Number 1, let's go.
Brandon, what position are you like?
Oh, forever number 2. Go for number 2.
Aiya.
Number 2! Alright. Next up.
Anxious situation now.
Yeah, anxious situation. It is me!
You.
I think I will go number 1. Okay.
Oh,
I'm going number 1. I'll take the first pick. Okay. Next up, Gordon or Jordan? It is Gordon. All right. Gordon, will you like 3 or 4?
Oh, la la, it's me. I'm go third.
All right. Gordon will go number 3. This will be the official draft order for this week. It'll be myself first, Brandon second, Gordon third, and then Jordan will get back to end of the first round. All right.
I must say this app don't like my name. I always the last one to get picked.
I must say, right, I was thinking this, but I was not going to say it out. A few times already, you never get picked. But there will be more chance. I'll try again later. We're off the camera. All right, boys, let's get right into the draft. All right, with the first official pick in the anxious situations draft, I feel nervous about the pick.
Toby Maguire.
I'm not sure, but I think that this is the safest anxious situation pick, and it is a shitty situation to be stuck in. It is when you need to shit in a horrendous jam. I think this is the worst, one of the worst and clear-cut easiest picks for me to take lah. When you need to shit in a horrendous jam. Any of you speaking here from experience? Oh, Jordan.
Every time my decisions just screw me up. My decision to shit now or shit later.
yes, it's like that tightrope, right? Like you think like, I think
I can bear. I can bear.
Sometimes you feel that it's not really you can bear, but it's more of it decides to come.
Yes, it's just a sudden thing. Yeah, in the car, the motion of the car is the one that gets you to turn your stomach, the motions, and then I think if you number 1, it's not so bad. But if you number 2 in a car, right, it's like there is no way that I'm shitting in this car.
Because the worst thing is that in the jam, because you tend to snack more and drink a lot more water, so because you have nothing to do, then it just forces everything down. Yeah. Especially when you're driving into Malaysia, right? It's like,
brother,
your shit is at the custom, but you're nowhere near the customs. You're just like, what's happening?
Bang, cepat.
I'm not at the right customs.
I think, right, if you really cannot tahan, right, will you bear the social like embarrassment and just go out and shit not? Or do you think
there was someone who did that, right? There's someone who took a number 2 right next to the car.
And some of this type of feeling, right, like the rumbling feeling, most of the time the number 2, right, it's not the solid one, It's the
bro.
Yeah, because it's really messed up inside.
Yeah. I think the worst part is if you're driving. You know, if you're the one driving, then you can't, and no one else knows how to drive. Then you're just like, I can't abandon the car here. Like, what do I do?
But when you go to the toilet, it's like a glorious feeling. You reach the
worst moments is when you are like out of the car but you're running to the toilet.
Yes.
Yeah. There's like you're almost there but you're not.
Yeah, you gotta do that. Like,
and then you start praying for the clean cubicle or something.
Yeah, the worst, right, is that you reach the cubicle, right, and then there's like
there's no cubicle.
No cubicle.
Oh, man.
Come on, man. Is there a God?
and after you shit, right, your muscles still very tense.
Will any of you have picked this? Just curious. I'm guessing Gordon, no, but it's like a relatable thing, have you?
Very relatable, but I try to be a bit more creative.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
My guy is trying to think outside the box.
Is that the box?
Right. Outside the box. Brandon, you're up next. What are you going to take?
But here's me trying to think in the box. I believe majority of people when they think about situations that give them anxiety, right? It's always this one thing that is speaking in public. public speaking.
Oh,
Especially when you have to talk. Yeah. It's a lot of people at that moment of time, right? The very first time, right? A lot of people choke. I remember the first time I held a mic, I had to speak in public. When it's 4 or 5 people, it's still okay. But when it's like 50, then you're just like, wow.
Yeah. Especially the first time you do it is probably like in school, in front of the assembly.
Yes.
Or maybe like when you do project work or something like that. Then it's like the first time you really have to go and stand in front of people and go and say stuff. Yeah. Which is very nerve-wracking. But as you grow older, you get more used to it. But it's like the first time specifically.
Yeah. I still have friends that has never gotten over it. And that's why even to now this day, right, they pick a job, right, that doesn't make them speak in public.
Or like maybe like accounting or like something.
Yes. Yeah, there's something that presenting is not. Even if there is a presenting, it's just I'm presenting to my boss or I'm presenting to one person or 2 people. But it's not like
people that they know of.
Yeah, correct. It's not public. It's not like a public event. Yeah, public speaking. Yeah, correct.
You have to do it more to get good at it. You know what I mean?
Correct. Yes. You have to overcome that
the fear.
Yeah, that fear, that anxiety in you, right? And you just have to find a way to cope. I feel like the moment you say something, right, as long as it makes sense, right, you get more and more confident. But the moment you say something like you screw up, right, then you just like panic.
Your mind's
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So I think like one important advice, right, for public speaking specifically, right, is that you must have a very good script. Like,
yes.
Try to make it as detailed. It's the first time you're going to speak, lah. So it's like it can just be like really, you're just reading word for word the whole thing. You know what I mean? Because and most your screw up is like maybe like, oh, I pause here a bit weird, but at least you got everything that you need to say out loud.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, rather be boring than be memorable for being bad. All right. After public speaking, my friend Gordon, what's your outside the box thing you're going to be taking?
No, actually, this one quite. I scared your take first, so I choke this. For me, it's going to weddings when you don't know people.
Oh, that's very good.
Right?
That's a good pick. Yeah, well, you don't know people. Yeah.
I always hate the feeling of like, oh my gosh, or the worst one is I kind of know this person, but I don't want to see him or her again ever in my life.
Oh
and
shit!
Then at the same table, yeah.
That bad experience, your relationship with this person.
Or rather just like those kind of like acquaintance, but never keep in touch. I don't want to say to you anymore. They're just like, oh, for me, because I'm just quite socially awkward, then I'm not very sure how to deal with it. So I just like, if possible, but if sometimes it's just really no way to check with, right, who's going for the wedding or whatever. Then it's like, wow, bo pian, yeah. But this person close friend. Ayo, if I don't go, also jialat.
Yeah, because you put in a situation where you have a small talk for like 3 hours. Like 2 or 3 hours, right?
No good.
Yeah, nothing but small talk. Yeah. And everybody go through the same conversation over. Hey, what are you doing now? Then after that, later on, move on. Hey, what you doing now?
Hey, what's your name again? I forgot already.
Sorry.
Raining non-stop.
Oh my gosh, yes. You traveled anywhere last year?
Wow, this food not that fantastic.
Last time you saw the bride on the group? What's your origin story?
You know what sucks more? Is that like, if you know, let's say you go to the wedding, right? And there's another table of people that you know. But they purposely put you on the table with the people that you don't know.
Yes.
I'm like, why?
Oh, they did you dirty, man. You're my best friend, bro. That's why I put you in that table. I knew you could take it.
I know. I thought you would be honored to sit with my family at the family. All right, Jordan, what are you going to take next? You got back to back.
All right. Since Midek got the
shitting in the jam.
shit at the custom, I shall pick something close to it when shit already on the pants.
Oh, you shit your pants.
Yeah, that's it, folks. That's it, folks.
Are you speaking from experience, Jordan?
Yes, life experience. I was like deciding, should I stop at Bishan or should I stop at Toa Payoh? I always plan, okay, Bishan. Bishan got the nearest exit to the nearest toilets, but then it's still not fast enough. Yeah.
Can I ask, right? What do you do with the pants after that?
True, man.
True, yeah.
Then what do? You walk in your underwear, man?
Oh no,
No, just get a new one, bro.
Throw away the underwear, then you just wear the pants.
Wash at the sink or something. I'm very curious, right? Let's say, for instance, you shit in the Bishan MRT. Okay? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Your pants is already shit, ma. You have to go to somewhere to buy the pants, right? Correct? An extra pair of pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you wear what?
No, just with that, whatever I have, then I just go to a department store and just settle my buying.
I say walk there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so there's a long situation, anxious situation. A good 10 minutes or so. My one was still okay, was just my underwear, that's all.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
It's the watery one. It's the watery one that after it hits until your pants.
Yeah,
Then you're just like, oh. But it's anxious because you're like thinking, what if you bump into someone you know? Like right when you shed your pants, then suddenly someone, Brendan or like Jordan. Then it's just like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Like, literally shit. Oh.
Yeah, like people don't know you. You just walk fast enough. The smell will just like
Yeah,
fast enough.
it will linger. People will like think, who is that? Where?
Let's get out of this shit.
Yeah, still clear.
Okay, my second one also a life experience.
Okay.
Enter the wrong gender toilet.
Oh.
Yeah. Same situation. I was rushing to go to do number 2. I saw the toilet. Okay, let's go. Then I went into the cubicle. How come? Kick, clock. Oh, dang. How come got high heel someone?
Oh,
Yeah. I let it done my business. Finished. I wait till there's no sound. And dash off.
Yeah. Nowadays you can get away with it. You can say that I'm non-binary.
Oh, actually that's good. That's good. Nowadays actually can. Hey, I'm they them.
As a penguin.
I'm they them. I'm they them now.
Wait, what's wrong? Can I use man? I'm sure everyone has done this before, right? By accident. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You walk into the toilet.
But it's really worse for Jordan because it's like he's really inside. You know, it's like when you go into the wrong toilet, right? Sometimes you just open it. Oh, sorry. Then it's straight over already. You know?
Yeah.
Civilization halfway through.
Yeah.
It's inside.
Some of the cubicle can see like the ankles, right? They say, "What is like woman the leg very hairy."
What? Never shave, ah? High testosterone,
All right, Gordon, what are you going to take next? Are you going to follow up with that? Another shit.
Oh no. I think I'll go for a more conventional one now. Okay. Still, I think when you're doing work, right? And then I think there can always be 6 words that will ruin your day. But normally it's accompanied first by the Microsoft Teams or the Skype sound first.
Okay.
And then it will be, are you free for a short chat?
Wow, what's up, man?
Wow, it's a one-on-one meetings with your bosses. Wow, yeah.
It's like, oh no.
Out of nowhere, random one-on-one meetings. Wow.
My sensation towards like Microsoft Teams, that sound, right, the alert, that's like, wow, I really fear and hate it on sometimes, especially like when it's late. But then the are you free for a short chat kills me.
Yeah. How does it sound go?
Yeah. Is it a dong?
Yeah.
It's always like, can you do more work or can you like
it's like a reprimanding session.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that time you submit this thing, then
Why is it not done this way?
Good pick. All right, Brenda, you're up next. What are you going to take?
Thank you.
I'm going to pick. Honestly, I felt like when I was older, right, this was one of the situations where I felt the most anxious. Is going for a job interview. Your first job interview. Wow, what if I say something stupid? What kind of questions? Then you start researching like, what's your favorite color and why?
What?
Honestly, some of the job interviews, I don't know why. I think I went for one job interview. They asked you what's my favorite color and why. Yeah. Then you have to think of like a smart way to say, you know, like what's your strength and weaknesses. Then it's like, honestly, my weakness is now you're older. You can say easily, but not. Yeah. I try too hard. I don't know when to stop working actually. So at night.
Have you ever someone interviewed you and asked, what is your threshold?
What's your threshold?
Wow. What?
Well, means they know that this job, right, have to handle a lot of shit.
Yes, yeah. I ever once got this question like, whoa, what threshold?
Yeah.
Mine was what was the threshold for delivering bad news?
Oh,
What?
really? Yeah.
Something like
Oh.
that.
Especially American companies, because they really have to think like outside of the box, right? Like they'll ask like, what superpower do you want?
Yes,
Yeah, I'll be
yes.
do I answer honestly? I want teleportation, so I don't need to.
I can sleep late, longer.
You know I went for the SIA interview. For the SIA interview, right, for air stewardess and stewards, right, they ask you this kind of questions, right, in a group of 10, you know. Like, so in a group of 10, right, they ask you interview questions, right, then you have to stand up and speak, right, like, what's your favorite color and why? Or like, if I give you $1 million today, what would you do with it? Just like, how has that got to do with anything I'm applying for today?
Yeah, what, flying? How's that flying? Yeah.
Like, okay. What's your favorite cartoon
$1
character?
and get mouse.
Yeah, mouse.
I will convert that into the mouse.
Or buy SIA stock or something like that. This kind of question. Very good pick. All right, I'm up next. I feel like everyone took very serious ones, but I also okay. I'll pick a more serious one first. I think that this is something that I am genuinely very scared of. Is when I wake up late on the day of something important. Or
Yes.
yeah. There's it's something ironic, the fact that you think about it the whole night before. Do you know what I mean? So you keep
Yeah, you couldn't sleep. Yeah, you couldn't sleep because of the event. Then after that, because of the fact that you couldn't sleep, you woke up late. Wow, that's the worst.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I noticed, right, for myself, I always wake up the first alarm. But it's always the like you wake up, then you're like, actually I set the alarm too early, then you think about it, I'm tired. Maybe I'll take a snooze.
Yeah, 5 minutes, that's all.
You wake up. 5 minutes left. The whole journey to the place, right? You're just nervous. You're like, oh my god, what's my
Dying,
boss
yeah.
like, am I gonna be late for the exam? Or like and then you keep thinking like, oh my god, can this like train move faster? Can like everything, everything just becomes worse, like.
For me, sometimes my sleep gets quite fragmented, right? So if let's say you wake up at 6, then wake up at 5, then I can sleep for like 45 minutes more because I need to. I really haven't slept the past night. I need to make sure that I wake up on an important day with some fresh eyes. Then once your sleep fragment, it's like GG already, gone.
Yeah, because your body cannot control it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like exhausted, man. They just like completely knock out. I think me and Brendan we got talked about it before, right? I really hate being late. It's like a personal thing.
Yes.
Yeah, it really bugs me, like when I'm late.
Let alone for a very big event, right?
Where it's like one is like I really was stressed because of an exam paper. Then I missed the first like portion of the exam paper, like about 10 minutes, 15 minutes like that. Then after I remember when the results came out, it was not good. Yeah. Really anxiety inducing. Yeah. Okay. Next up, right, I will pick something more trivial. It hasn't happened to me, right, but I witnessed this happen to somebody, and then I just could see his like entire life crash. It's like when you accidentally like someone's old social media post.
Oh my gosh, this is good. This is good. Wow, this is good.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's why everybody when they pass you their phone and it's like they show you old photos, and it's like, hey, don't double.
Airplane mode. I tell you.
Airplane mode. Especially right, if it's like a girl or like opposite, like
an old flame or old date or wow.
Guys is more like when girls they like to stalk like accounts. Yeah, so like they probably like go and scroll back their old friends' accounts or whatever. Then after that, they say, hey, last time that they like.
Yeah. They love. Then they'll show their friends. Then they were like, hey, don't like, be careful, be careful.
Yeah. So I remember, right? I specifically remember when I was in army, right? This guy, he really liked this girl, no? And then after that, he was like scrolling, like, you know, because he want to show us, like, hey, he liked this girl, right? So he scroll below to go and find a prettier photo of the girl, ma. Then after that, right, he like showed me the photo, right? I just like instinctively just double tap the screen, no? Because I wanted to see it. They ended up liking the photo. Bro. Yeah, the panic on his face was damn bad, yeah. He was like, oh my god! The next day, right, he didn't talk to me, yeah. He didn't want to talk to me.
Bro, confirm.
And then the worst thing, right, is that if you know this person and then you see them like quite often, the person that you stalk, You just have to pretend like you didn't remember.
Yeah. Like, oh, it was someone set my phone.
A moment I'll remember for the rest of my life when I was in army. All right. Next up, Brendan, what are you going to take?
I feel like this is one of the something that makes me feel very anxious when it happens to me is that, and it happens since young. It's like being caught lying. When you get caught lying, oh yeah,
I had this pick.
oh yeah. When you try to lie, then after they're like, "Are you sure?" Then you just like,
Look at my eyes. Look into my eyes. Are you sure?
I'm not so sure anymore.
You mean that day? No, I was talking about the other day.
Yeah. Then you have a choice. You always have that choice to either double down on that lie, right, or to just like say sorry and forget everything. Just like
Yes. And it's worse, right, when it's from someone that is important to you.
Especially when you see in their eyes, right, you know that they know what you did, but then you don't know for sure. It's like you just like there's still a 5 to 10% chance that you may not know.
Yeah.
I'm going to risk it.
And then, right, if they want to toy with you, right, they will just like pretend like they'll play along. They'll be like, "Oh, okay." They're like, "Oh, hey." What's that mean?
Yeah.
Somebody's just gonna get hurt real bad.
Correct. Then after that, come,
Just somebody.
we go talk we go talk in the room. No.
In the
We talk
room.
here. We can talk here.
Right here. So I used to forge my parents' signature, right, all the time for Chinese, like my report card or whatever. So got one time, right, I got very good at forging, like my parents' signature. Like I can do both my dad and mom's.
Same.
Yeah. Hey, someone can relate. Yeah. There was one day, right, I forged the thing in pencil because I forgot to bring a pen.
Oh.
Yeah. Then they called my parents, right? Then they asked like, "How come did you sign the thing in pencil?" Then they said like, "No, I haven't been signing any of the previous." All the things.
No.
Yeah, go home get RKO'd by my father.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, next up is my friend Gordon. Gordon, what are you going to take?
Oh, wow, the past few good ones.
Yeah. Quite fun.
Okay, let me go for something a bit less heavy than that. I am going to pick Secret Santas.
Oh, hey, I like this. It's cute.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You don't know what you have to get for other people, right? Like worry you get something that they don't like.
Oh, yeah, like if I think gift giving to me is something that's very like that's very personal. If I know you, then I'll get something for you. I don't normally buy gifts And a Secret Santa thing, I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't even know this person at all.
Yes.
Yeah. And also tell anybody, right? Then who can I ask?
Yeah. Like who can you ask that's in the same Secret Santa group, right? That's like, because I mean everyone's in the same group if it's your circle of friends.
Yeah.
Then you start stalking that person.
But technically you can get something quite generic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you could, but that's the kind of like that's the kind of gift giving that I don't like.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Like it's the kind of gift that maybe you receive at the wedding, right? And I will never use one.
Yeah. I was at a Secret Santa recently, right? And then literally everyone bought for each other Aesop. Like,
Oh.
yeah. So it's like really like this, hey, Aesop, then you swap, then another Aesop, then just everyone. Then got one person got the matcha coffee, which is like a bit different, but it's like it's also something that is always used for Secret Santas.
Yeah. They're those general gifts, right?
Yeah. Or like body
Can't go wrong,
shop.
can't go right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, Jordan, you got back to back. What are you going to take?
All right. This one, I think maybe some of you have done it before when you're in primary school or secondary school. Parents found that you play truant. Yeah.
What? I'm guessing someone here can relate quite a lot.
Truant just to tour around Singapore. To get more geographic about more Singapore.
I play truant so that there's so that the classroom won't feel so squeezy for my friends. I actually thinking for more for my classmates.
Play truant to support the local business.
Yes.
The land shop.
When it,
They need our help.
at that point, the economy wasn't doing so well.
Mom,
And
I
plus
already know
bus
what
ride
job I'm
is so
gonna
much
be.
cheaper for us.
Yeah.
Right?
Mom, I already know what job I'm going to be. I'm going to be a professional gamer.
Good. I knew it. I wanted to invest in my talents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all skip school a lot?
I just skipped that once.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was that kind of
Yeah.
Same.
Aiyo.
Cause I like taking bus ride from end to end. Just to look
really?
at. Yeah.
Wow.
Plus I play truant myself, not with other friends.
Interesting.
I'm
Good.
the loner
You
truant.
didn't drag anybody in down with you. I was the friend that got dragged down. It's not a good feeling.
And I know who's your other friend.
Yeah, I think anybody here knows who's the other friend. Yeah.
One day we'll talk about
One
it.
day we'll say it.
One day we'll
Maybe we can invite him over.
actually, true. Yeah.
Yes. All right. After that, Brandon.
Right, and my
Jordan,
I got
what
another
you-
pick, right? Not many people mention about this. Confession of love.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like when you met this girl, then for many weeks in your heart, like I want to tell her, it's stuck in my heart. Tell her already, say no, shit.
And I believe everybody's first time confessing it just went horrible. I believe everybody's experience should be horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like imagine for like A is because for how amazing you are. B is for how beautiful you are. C is for how cute you are. I hate it. Then they're like, oh. Then after when they confess, then after your reply is okay. Whew. Okay, what? What does this okay mean? What does this okay mean? I don't get it.
It's for amazing you.
Is there a pickup line, Brandon?
No, it's not like how last time when you're young you think it's damn cute. When you confess, then you literally use their name as acronym. Like for Amanda, it's like A is for amazing, for how amazing you are. M is for what? How the mother of my child. How magnificent you are. Then when you're stuck with another letter, the other A. It's because you're twice as amazing. you're amazing times 2. Then for Amanda got 3. Then it's like the third A. Wow, freaking hell, I got so many A's. Aiyo.
The worst is if like the name got like a Z or like a
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
C is for the zoo of us to be together. or something.
The zoo of us to be together.
Gordon, what are you going to think?
Let me see. My next one, I think very very specific for musicians,
Oh,
especially for those who are in very very large groups. When they single you out to play your line like solo.
yes. When you have to play a solo,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, when you have to play a solo, yeah.
Or yeah, I think last time when I was in Chinese orchestra, right? So I was in like when I played cello, then it was quite a big group. But sometimes the conductor would look and then he say, or like 大提琴 or like cello, right? Y'all play again? Okay, wait, then y'all play 2 by 2 because you sit in like pairs. Actually, no, actually just you. Yeah. Wow, that to me is the worst feeling ever of like, oh my god.
I'm the one, right? You're like,
Like,
I'm
wow.
the one that never tuned the thing properly.
Yeah, then you'll be like, never mind, you play again, you try again. Then you like 80 people wait for you to like get that thing right. Then it's like, wow, the worst part.
Yeah,
And then it's actually, never mind, you go outside and practice better.
Yeah. I even think like
Yeah.
from like even singers, right? Like, cause Jordan sings in our church, right? Like sometimes it's like you have to sing the intro to something or like, you know, like you have to be the one that starts the song or something like that. It's already quite nerve-wracking, that feeling. Or even like when you have to play a solo. So it's like can be like singing a solo part. Or like when you have to play a guitar solo or something like that, or you have to play a line, yeah. But when you pull it off, right, it's not really like a shook feeling. It's more like a relief feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, wow, hang, I tell you, like, that kind of feeling.
Glad that shit's over.
I think when I sing, right, Like when I sing solo, right, you hear more vibrato because I'm trembling inside.
Yeah, or like my channels are all tremor.
All right. Next up is Brendan. Brendan, what are you going to think?
Hmm.
Oh, so funny.
I feel like all my picks are like very serious, But all the funny picks are like very related. All my funny picks are like it's very related to all the picks that you all have really.
Ah.
Yeah. I have like a few funny picks, but it's like very similar to some of what Jordan has. And some of them very similar to what you have. But I don't know how to say this as a pick, but you just hear the whole pick, okay? You know, last night at church when they asked you to hold hands with the person next to you. then you know, right? That your hands are there, you have sweaty palms. Then you're just like, oh no. Then the more nervous you get, the more it sweats, and you're just like, yeah. Then you try to like do your best to like before you hold hands, it's like, oh. But then as you're holding it, you just feel it. It's getting wetter and wetter.
Okay, how do
but I don't know. That's why.
You can say like when you have to.
I'll just put sweaty palm situations.
Yeah. Like holding hands with trying to hold hands but have sweaty palms. Is it? Which is also equally as bad because the first time trying to hold hands with somebody is also like a very anxious situation. But as you grow older, then you realize, oh, your hands very small. Oh, okay. Let's continue walking.
Yes, yeah. What a unique situation to identify when you're in church and you have 20 palms and the pastor asks you to hold hands. It's like
three very specific. But you realize it always happens because the moment the pastor says, I want you to grab the person next to you, their hands, then you're just like, don't think about it, Brendan. Don't think about it. It's sweating already.
All right, I'm up next. It has happened to me once before, right? And it's really damn nerve-wracking. Is that when let's say you are talking to somebody, right, in a conversation, okay? Like through WhatsApp or like message or whatever, right? And then the conversation isn't going well, okay? And then you want to bitch about this person or you trash talk or you talk shit about this person, okay? But you end up talking shit to the person that you're
talking about.
Do you understand what I mean, right? It's like when you send a shit talking text to the person that you were bad mouthing or like something like that, lah.
Yeah. It was like,
bruh,
my mom's such. It's like similar to that. My mom's such a. Then you say it to your mom. Just like, the pain.
It's happened to me once, right? This person was just irritating me, lah. You know what I mean? Like just ticking me off a bit. Then I wanted to complain to my wife. Then after I sent directly to that person.
Correct, because you're thinking of the person's name. Then when you click the text, you click that person's name as well.
Yeah, it's like, what is George? Damn annoying, yeah. Oh shit! Sorry, George. Other George. George
in the jungle.
How do you salvage it? How do you remedy
I
it?
feel like cannot
Cannot.
It's like you just have to like own up to it, or like or you or like,
unless it's on Telegram, then you can delete.
Yeah. Like last time the WhatsApp you cannot what. Only like,
last time WhatsApp cannot. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, but now even if you delete the WhatsApp, right, they'll show that you deleted the.
Yeah, but a trick is to edit instead of delete.
How are you going to change it? Yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
My next one, right? Okay, this one I think is a work situation. This has also happened to me once. I didn't do it right, but it was in a very like formal setting, and then this thing happened, and I found it extremely embarrassing, especially in the era now, right, where everyone is like doing online meetings. It's like when you forget to mute your mic, and then you say something egregious during the meeting, or like you know what I mean? Like yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so I was in a meeting, right, with a lot of big bosses and stuff like that in this meeting, and then there was a lot of people that were being represented, and it was very tense, the meeting, because like a lot of people cannot agree on what they want to do lah. All right, so then this person was like, okay lah, we'll just agree to the like don't know what like lah. In fact, I have no further comments. Then after that, I think they thought they muted, right? And it's so annoying, yeah. The worst part, right, is that the person that was hosting the meeting, right, was like, sorry, I think your mic is not muted.
Oh no!
Then they didn't even acknowledge the thing, They just like
Mute
click
it,
mute, and then all of a sudden you can see the microphone, the Teams thing come up.
Oh.
I've seen it once, right? The level of secondhand embarrassment, right? The whole room was like,
Oh.
I think also there are sometimes like when people forget that their video camera is like off or on,
It's
or on,
on.
so they like stand up
Yeah,
in their underwear,
yeah,
but then they walk around. Like, oh yeah. All right. Next up, Brendan, what are you going to take?
I feel like this is a fun. I shall pick a funny pick. I think enough of the serious picks is fine. I don't know why. I don't know whether this is a bit too specific again.
What? Just now sweaty palms now.
Yeah, now it's when your nose is leaking and and you are on a train or a bus in public, right? And you there's no tissues. It's like it keeps on leaking, right? But then after that you're just like you cannot do anything but like just wipe it on yourself. Because you will understand, there's nothing you can do. No, because like you just can just pretend. Oh, okay. I say it's very hard. That's the reason why I say my creative picks are just horrible. Because it's very hard to pin it down. I don't know how to say it.
When I would just say like when you have a runny nose in public without tissue paper.
Or can I change my pick? Can I just change my pick? Because this sounds like a very horrible, this like a very horrible nightmare to to word it. It feels like a very horrible nightmare to word it.
No.
It sounds like a snotty mess.
No. Next up, Gordon, what are you going to take?
Last one, right?
Yeah, last one.
Is it? Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm going to roll with discretionary turns. For example, when you go to like the traffic light, right, and then sometimes when it's not green or red when you turn, like let's say the right hand one, and then you have to decide when you're going to go.
Okay. It's like you have to anticipate when to move lah.
Yeah, or sometimes when they give you chance to move, you got no traffic.
Okay.
Or if it's green, then you confirm go, right? Red, you confirm don't. But sometimes there's some traffic lights have like no light on that turn sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Then if it's clear, then you go.
Yeah. It's just like you have to make your own decision to go and decide when to go or not lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have this issue, right, at my in-laws' house. Because when you exit the house, right, to U-turn, it's like you have to cut across 4 lanes immediately. It's like you have to just like go all the way and then cut across already lah. So it's like as you are discretionarily turning, right, there's a chance that it's like every single lane you have to look out for lah. Then there's a long chance that it will like build up for very long. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's like you have to, or either that or you have to wait until the traffic stops, then the box is open, then like people go in lah. Yeah. But I understand the feeling. Jordan, also when you are like learning driving now, right? Do you have this feeling also?
Yeah, 4 lanes.
4 lanes.
Normally, like especially Saturday, I learn, right, the bus lane is open, ma. So you start from the bus lane. Okay, let's make a U-turn in front. You got to look all the way to all the lanes that is clear. Then you slowly clear all the way to the right.
Next up, Jordan, your last pick. What are you going to take to end off the draft?
Shit. Just now I got one. I think it happens to every boy going into army, entering BMT.
Oh, good pick.
Yeah.
Especially if you're introverted, it's the worst. It's like you have to go and meet new friends, and then you're saying goodbye to people that you're comfortable with, and then it's the feeling of like you're walking to something unknown, and it's a situation that you cannot escape. So it's like if you don't like it, right,
You're stuck there. Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah. It's like I keep thinking like, oh, army life in general, right, it's just full of anxiety, like really anxious, because you keep thinking like, oh, am I going to not pass this test? Or do I have to go and like go field camp or I'm gonna now read off the teams, and after that we're gonna talk about some honorable mentions. All right. For myself is when you need to shit in a horrendous jam, when you wake up late on the day of something important, when you accidentally like someone's old social media post, when you send a shit talking text to the person you were shit talking about, when you forget to mute your mic during an online meeting and say something egregious. Okay, Brendan is public speaking, going for a job interview, being caught lying, having to hold hands with sweaty palms, snotty nose in public without tissue. We'll find a way to rephrase it lah. If you can think of something later, you text me. Yeah, then we'll figure out lah. For Gordon, is going to a wedding when you don't know people. Are you free for a short chat, random chats with your boss, right? Correct? Yeah, random chats with your boss. Secret Santas when you have to play a musical solo and discretionary turns while driving for Jordan is when you shit your pants, first of all. When you enter the wrong gender toilet, when your parents realize you're playing truant, confessions of love, and then going into BMT. Okay, let's talk about some honorable mentions. People, some things that you wish you could have taken.
I want to change my last pick to parallel parking. When there's a long queue behind you.
Yeah. It's a good pick lah. We talked about it in the small wins draft.
Yeah,
It's really
yeah.
a anxiety-inducing situation.
Yeah.
Flag raising.
Flag raising. Interesting.
Like there's few instances, but not me because I don't do the flag raising in school. There's always the flag raiser right, stuck. The thing got stuck halfway.
Then he's like,
awkward.
The one that I had was actually that was very similar to Jordan, right? Was farting in the lift. Then after you have to pretend that it's not you. Then you're just like
you have to try to cough when you fart.
no, but it works, but when the fart is too loud, right?
And too long.
Yeah, too long, and they hear it, and they're just like their face change. When you cough and you fart, right? They know it's you. They know 100% it's you.
If you ask, maybe like in the store you want to ask about something, but then they engage in a conversation that's way too long.
yeah.
Yeah, but then you just can't disengage from them immediately.
Yes,
You
correct.
ask them about like some promo, and they're trying to sell you like the entire thing.
Yes. It's like when they talk for too long, right? They mean like,
Yeah, it's like, oh,
yeah, just go away, man. Just go away. When you clock your friends or relatives' toilet.
Oh.
When you see the thing float up there, you're like, oh my god! When I clog the toilet. When you forget to bring something important to an event or a meeting, when you lose your phone or wallet, the day before your exam results, when you break something valuable, when you have a wardrobe malfunction outside. Yeah. When you okay, this one I think is quite funny. When you take a secret photo, right, of something, and then the flash or the click goes off. Yeah, because it's like sometimes you're in public, right? Then you just like, what's this crazy person doing? It's not like, you know.
Yeah. You just want to just like send your wife. Then you just like, oh shit.
Actually, nowadays people don't have to take photo, right? That you have this function, the flashlight is on. Then people thought, hey, what are you filming?
All right. Before we end it off, if you had to pick one team, who had the best team besides yourself, which team are you voting for? I'm voting for Jordan's team. When you shit your pants, even the wrong gender toilet. Yeah, your parents call you play truant. Confession of love, going to BMT. I think very good, relatable picks lah. Yeah.
I'm picking my dad's team for the especially for the liking the Instagram photo.
Thank you, brother.
I'll pick me next team too.
All right, thank you, brother.
I would pick Jordan's team.
Yay! Interesting. Yeah, so overall, right, at the end, me and Jot's a bit 50-50. But we shall see, lah, the voting outcomes are not always the same or what we expect. But okay, that was a fun and interesting draft. Hopefully we didn't... Were you guys nervous that your picks will get stolen? Were you anxious?
Actually, no way.
Yeah,
I think this draft is like quite open, like more like sharing your life experience.
Yeah. And then how creative you can be, right? Or like,
Yeah.
Or things that personally scare you, which is like not everyone might really like. Yeah. So, overall, quite a fun draft. Okay, that was our anxious situations draft. All right, that was our anxious situations draft. If you enjoyed that episode, please remember to give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. We have episodes that drops every Friday. But in the same time, also, if you're into football, we have the football kaki that drops every Wednesday. And also, if you're into fun and interesting trivial topics, we have the Kopi Bro Show that drops every Monday. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to go and vote for which team you think drafted the best, you can head over to our Instagram every Friday at 12 p.m. to go and vote. But remember, voting is only for that short period. It closes the next day at Saturday at 12 p.m. as well. So remember to head over to our Instagram and go and vote. All right. Hopefully everyone will remain anxious-free throughout the week. But remember,
A kopi. to keep warm because there's a draft coming. What's the smell?
Is that you, Brendan?